Hello from the Weather Center. Our weather is going to be a little interesting here over the next couple of days. It's going to get windy and cold on Thursday. It's going to be even colder on Friday. But I tell you what, we're going to do a heck of a job of making up for it. We're going to warm through the weekend, and most of next week is going to be well above average. In fact, we're probably going to hit 60s. Some places far southwest may get into the mid to upper 60s here at some point as we head into next week. Let's talk a little bit about what is going on. We have a cold front that's moving through on Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, and this front is going to do a couple of things. First of all, the wind's going to pick up a little bit on Wednesday night, but really on Thursday, we're talking gusts in the 30 to 40 range here across much of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. On top of that, it is going to get a bit colder as we make our way into Friday. Here's the wind gust forecast. You can see the wind will back off a little bit late on Wednesday night. By the time we get to Thursday afternoon, we're talking gusts in the 30, 35 range. And as you head further south and west of Mankato, Windham, Worthington, Okoboji, out toward the Buffalo Ridge, Marshall, we're going to be dealing with wind gusts that will be pushing probably the 40-plus mile per hour range. So it is going to get a bit breezy. Here's our future cast as we take you through Wednesday night into Thursday. And the strongest wind will likely be from about 10 a.m. Thursday through 3 or 4 p.m. on Thursday. Here we are at noon on Thursday. You can see that Redwood Falls, 41 gust. Marshall, 43. New Ulm, St. James around 40. 33 in Mankato. We're going to keep those gusts rolling, although they will gradually back off into the afternoon by 3 o'clock. And then here we are at 6 p.m., gusts down to the 20 range. And then as we head into Friday, the wind goes away, but the cold temperatures, they're going to hang around for a while on Friday. In fact, Friday is going to be our temperature rock bottom of the 10-day forecast. You can see that we have a high on Friday of only 40 degrees. There will be spots that probably only get into the upper 30s, but look at that temperature climb. Saturday, 47. Sunday, 55. On Monday, 56. And then for crying out loud, we're talking 60 on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. By then, that'll be 10 to 15 degrees above the average high temperature for this year. And that trend is actually going to continue through most of next week. And here's why. This is the jet stream, and you can see the jet stream right now is kind of hanging down to our south. And, of course, all that cold air is north of the jet stream. The warmer air is a little further south of the jet stream. Now, watch what happens as we roll from today, tomorrow, through Friday into Saturday. Notice we still have the jet stream to our south, but from Saturday on, that ridge, you can see how it kind of bubbles up. That ridge to the west will lift north, and right here, we're going to be enjoying some mild temperatures, and that trend is going to stick around and continue through most of next week. So we're not only going to be in the 60s on Tuesday and Wednesday, but we're going to keep our temperatures. In fact, let me skip ahead one more. We're going to keep our temperatures in the 50s, which is well above average, right on through most of next week into the following weekend. It looks like we will cool down a little bit by late next week, but even then, the jet stream isn't going to pull terribly far south, and we're going to stay at least around or a little above average, I think, even well beyond that 10-day forecast. Of course, it is the 10-day forecast, and things can change, and that's something we'll keep an eye on. But also note that it is going to remain dry right on through most of next week as well. So some perfect weather we know how it goes. There are still leaves that need to be raked, right? So extra time for that, finishing up harvest, all that extra farm work that has to be done, the equipment repair, all that stuff. Some really nice weather. Oh, and golf. For those of you that like golf. I'm terrible, so I don't like golf, but for those of you that like golf, there will be plenty of time for golf next week as well. That's what's happening in the weather. Thanks for checking in, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.